Welcome to, what do we call this channel?
Americana.
All right. Yeah. So welcome to our channel. We're on episode 4 or 5, maybe 3. I don't know. We are at an auction. Adam is now officially a licensed used car dealer. Congratulations on getting that title.
Something to be proud of.
We did it. So at the very beginning of this channel series, we went through hoops you had to jump through. Then we did the video on your 240 sale that kind of went away.
240 sale, yep.
Then we went through the Honda Accord that you turned out to be a lemon.
Still stuck with that.
Still stuck with that. We're going to go through the obstacles you've overcome, haven't overcome, and we were at the auction today, so we bought a couple things. I did, you did. We'll go through those today too. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk by myself through this whole video, I promise.
Yeah, right.
So, Adam, Craig, how to start a car dealership. Everything good, everything bad. Let's get going.
What's up? What's up? It's Adam from GT Speed out here at the auto auction today.
Let's get into the auction. So I like these videos. I think people like these videos because they get to see like the behind the scenes of the auction. A lot of people ask about what's going on, and actually now that we're at the auction, the people that know me from Flying Wheels ask about you.
So they get to peek behind the curtains.
Right. Today you bought some vehicles. I'm also going to discuss some headaches that you've had because what most people think at the auction, like I get requests. Can I go to the auction with you? Can I go to the auction? No, you can't. You can't go to the auction with me.
Easy money.
What happened to you?
I get burned.
When I took you to the auction, you got burned.
Yeah, you gave me some really bad advice and I got a Nissan Rogue with a bad transmission.
I wasn't expecting that answer, but that is what happened. You got burned. Yeah. So people expect like, oh, I'm going to get a deal on a car and it's going to be so easy. I'm going to just buy it and drive away.
Yeah.
No. How many cars have you bought so far?
Probably 8 or 9. Sounds about right. Maybe
8 or 9?
Maybe about up around 10, double digits.
Good. Now you're 2 months in.
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah, about that.
Not bad. I'm
trying to keep, even if it's a small profit, I'm just trying to keep inventory rolling.
So first car, Impala.
No, first car I bought was the Honda Fit. And the Fit turned out to be a great car. I did some work to it. I really like that Honda Fit. Young kid bought it. He's still driving it. Loves it. I made a little bit of money on it. Car 2 was the Honda Accord. And I cannot take the L on it. I paid $5,100 for it. It needs piston rings. So I don't know if I'm going to do the piston rings or if I'm just going to take the loss and run it through the auction again and suck it up. But it's a wicked nice car. I really want to drive it. So that's car 2.
We actually haven't discussed this car. We talked about these problems, but then you, so a lot of these things are actually you. You took it back through the auction. You were going to take the L.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you're like, I just can't do it. I'm just going to suck it up, take the loss, run it back through the auction.
It went for $3,000 at the auction when I ran it back through. So I would have taken over a $2,000 loss, which is more than I don't make $2,000 on one car so far.
And here's what happens. So you may have bought it from like a new car dealer that had a good run number and a reputation at the auction. So you're early at the auction.
I'm a nobody.
You see it, everyone's around, it's busy, you're bidding against people, so the numbers run up. Then you're like, oh, I'm gonna sell. You're nobody.
Yeah.
You just said that, right?
Thank you.
You're nobody. So you get like this shit number, like 128th car in the day, and no one's around. No one knows who you are. You haven't set up a reputation in the auction. So like, I'm not buying this thing. And then you get a $2,000 or $3,000 bid when it was $5,000 when the new car store with a better reputation.
But I obviously overpaid for the car in the first place. If it were a perfect running and driving car, I think it would have been a great deal. I probably would get $7,500 for it, and it should have been easy money, but nothing's easy money.
When Adam and I were growing up, there was a Toyota Corolla that our Graham had, right?
Oh yeah.
Learned how to drive on it.
Yep.
Would set all her presets and ruin her stations for me. And then you even drove that thing probably, right?
Back when I was 11, I learned how to drive on that car.
1990 Toyota Corolla, 65,000 miles, one owner here today. Adam is loving this 1990 Toyota Corolla that supposedly has 6,000 miles. I doubt it, but he is all over it.
What should I pay for it?
500.
We're gonna have a bidding war or what?
Yeah, dibs. $1,000. 65,000 mile Toyota Corolla, $1,000.
It seems worth it, but how would it sell? Would it be an easy sell?
Who's gonna buy it? No.
I don't know.
It was crusty.
That. Yeah.
It was crusty.
The only person who's gonna want that is a guy like us who said, "Oh, my grandmother had this car when I was a kid."
And they're gonna buy it because
$1,200 for it, and then we make $150 on it.
Yes, it was tempting though. Lane G, row 114. I bought a car that you're gonna like.
Ooh, all right.
So I'm at the point where I get to buy fun stuff, which it's the season, which is why I can get away with buying fun stuff. You can't buy fun stuff all year. You gotta buy what sells.
Yeah.
Sexy doesn't always sell in the car business. Not always. No, practical. Especially in New Hampshire when it's rainy this week, snowy last week, cold, allergy this week. Florida, buy whatever you want all year long.
Sexy sells all year round?
All year.
Nice. That's that Tahoe we were fighting over. You and I were bidding against each other on.
We're running into an issue. You'll see this Tahoe right here. This is my bread and butter. That's a 2013 Chevy Tahoe. Reasonable mileage, like 113,000 miles or something. I told Adam, this is what I buy. I do really, really well on Tahoes. What'd you buy last week?
I bought a Tahoe.
You bought a Tahoe.
I sold it
so
instantly. I love that.
This week I run over and I even told him, like, listen, you can buy them short. People love them. I make all my money off. Didn't realize the mistake I was making because I came over to this Tahoe. I'm like, perfect, I'm gonna buy it.
I think you're giving yourself a little too much credit. Just because you like something doesn't mean I also can't like something. I already liked Tahoes.
But now we're bidding against each other.
I've been
on the same
driving
car.
Chevy trucks for 15 years, all right? You know, you don't have the stake on all Chevy trucks.
So it's just a dibs thing now, and I don't get to buy these things. Just a courtesy.
You gotta respect the dibs. You can't be a barbarian.
I'm just gonna have to be quicker than you at the trigger. Mine's coming up. And actually, with what I just did on the Tahoe, you kind of did that on this one, and I bought something that would have been perfect for you.
Oh, yeah?
So
Ooh, yeah, I do like this
kind of
truck.
just contradicted everything I said about the Tahoe. And I bought this High Country Silverado. This gem right here. So 6.2 V8 High Country. Does it have the brown interior? Love this interior. This is something I purchased. They can have lifter issues. They can have cam issues. But this one had like low owners, no accidents. The only issue with this isn't something that I'd traditionally want to fix, which Adam is better for you to talk about than me. That door. Oh. Adam, what is entailed in fixing that, because it's not an easy repair?
This is horribly damaged. Even if I were blind, I could tell that this is horribly damaged. Honestly, it needs a new door. Nobody's gonna want to fix that door. It's damaged throughout the entire panel. It's affected multiple body lines. The structure of the door is buckled. It needs a new door. But if you found one that was this color, that could be an easy repair. Even if it was $500 for a door, if it was the right color, that'd be worth every penny. But this color is very difficult to match.
I was gonna say, so Tri-Coat Pearl, I would personally never be able to match that. How would you match that?
So you have to blend it. You have to blend the color, and it's with a 3-stage paint. You're not just blending one color. You're blending a base coat, the ground coat they call it, and then the mid coat, which is like the pearl color. So you spray the white first, then the mid coat. So you're doing a blend with that, and then you have to blend that in as well.
Which means
Really
you just
not
spray
easy
it
to
like
do.
halfway up the door and fan it out, right?
So just the color coat, yeah. So what you would do is you'd prep and scuff this entire door, put the new door on, prep and scuff this entire door. When you're painting this door, you just carry past the door a little bit, a little flick like that, and it just makes a gradual transition. It really tricks the eye. It's not the same color, it never will be the same color, but since it's a gradual transition in the middle of the color, if you can do it right, you can trick the eye and you'll never notice. But you don't just do it with one color, you have to do it with the ground coat, the mid coat, and then you clear coat the entire panel so you don't even notice. So clear coat end to end on this.
And fender.
And you have to blend this as well. So front fender, rear door, you have to blend that. Then you have to replace this door. Not only that, you got a big old honking dent in the front of this fender right here.
Always.
So this is
There are always those dents in Silverados, and I don't know why.
This is not a good candidate for a blend panel. So now you have to repair this, refinish this entire fender, and if you're able to keep the refinish low, you can stay out of the hood. But if you have to fix this and then blend over there, you may be refinishing this hood, this front bumper, this aperture over here. You might be repainting this whole truck.
So much knowledge in these videos now that you're part of them.
Somebody's been in here.
It's usually the bumpers have been repainted. What I would do, I'm hesitant to tell everybody all of my secrets. If I go online and I can just find that door, that color, no blend needed, no paintwork needed, couple nuts, couple bolts, couple wires disconnected, plug and play.
There's a chance it could match too.
To match.
A small chance, but
Yeah.
it could happen.
So that's what I'm gonna hope for. I'm sure there's a crashed High Country Tri-Coat Pearl Silverado out there somewhere. All right, let's hop in this and get out of here, and we'll drive by a couple of your cars.
Cool. Look at this. Is this a cigarette burn? It's repaired. It's like a
Zoom.
It's like a
A lot of space in that crotch.
like a liquid leather commercial. Would you do this to a $1,000 leather sofa?
And it's on the dash. What would cause such a thing?
Cigarette burns, I think.
Adam's on round 2 of the Honda Pilot. Oh, dang.
I wasn't
Oh,
there when I bought
dang.
it.
Actually, the jump packs they have here have tire inflators as well.
Tire inflators blow.
Yeah, nice. That's good. So Adam's actually been killing it on Honda Pilots. This is number 2 for Honda Pilots.
Yeah, it smells like number
2015, 186,000 miles. But you paid short money, like $3,000 something?
Yeah, just over on the miles.
Just over on the miles. Does it have a chicken bone hole?
It does not.
Has a third row seat. What happened to these seats? Tell me about the first one, because we don't know much about this one yet. You sold a Pilot already.
My first Pilot was a 200,000 mile Pilot, but they take the miles. I think it was an 03, 04, in surprisingly good shape for the year. I got it for $1,000.
How quickly did it sell, and what'd you sell it for?
I sold it in 12 hours. 12 hours from when I bought it. I didn't even wash it. I just scraped the windows where the stickers and stuff were. I didn't do anything because it didn't need anything. I just posted it up on Marketplace and I sold it for, I listed it for $2,900, and I think I got $2,700 for it in 12
Whoa, 12 hours.
After auction fees and everything, I was probably $1,270 into it, and then I got $2,700 the next day.
It's like winning the lottery, isn't it? You got like a $1,300 scratch ticket.
Right.
Every once in a while, you get something awesome that just turns fast.
So because of that, for that reason, I like Honda Pilots.
Yeah, I do. I have a Honda Pilot right now for sale, if anyone's interested. So you got this one. Good one. You got something else too, right?
Yeah, I got a BMW. I've never bought it. Actually, I've never owned a BMW in my life. This will be the first BMW I've ever bought. Let's hope it's not an absolute disaster.
Let's check that one out. Did I get video of that?
Did you get video of that?
That's a biohazard.
Right?
If that was
It's
that
either-
Copart, it would say
It's
biohazard.
either butt sweat or somebody's butt sweat.
That's what it
Butt
is.
sweat. Your butt sweat makes your butt sweat.
Butt sweat makes your butt wet? Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Butt's wet, it's because the butt's wet.
Slight exhaust leak, but it started up. Sounds healthy. Nice. What lights are on?
Tire pressure, windshield washer fluid.
Not bad.
Yep, easy stuff.
No CEL, no ABS, no traction control. Sounds like the AC just kicked on. Oh, that was putting in gear.
Shifts.
Gear and engage. That's good. Let's check out number 2. We just found out it has a remote starter too.
Look at that, huh?
Even better.
Nice.
What a score. $3,500?
3,700 after fees.
Score on a 2015. All right, let's go check out your number 2.
Oh yeah, got
Nice.
the floor mats.
Make sure you give those with the car when you sell it, because I have collections of floor mats.
These help sell cars. I don't know why you would take them out. This one's loaded with all the mats. Husky liners.
When buying BMWs, there's only one engine I would actually purchase the car with. Their 4.4 liter twin turbo is a monster of power. But for like the affordable versions of those, typically have higher miles and oil problems, like oil consumption issues, always blow smoke. And I would buy the 35s.
Yeah.
6-cylinder, they're inline turbos, right? Are they twin power, which means it has the power of a twin turbo, but it's a single turbo?
Yeah, so there's 2 different size turbos. One's small, one's big. So you
So
get that
it
quick
spools up
spool
quick
and
and-
that high end boost. And it's not called a twin turbo because they're not twins.
Right.
I believe it's called bi-turbo because there's 2 of them.
I think that's an Audi bi-turbo.
So maybe BMW,
BMW calls it twin power for some reason. And the other thing, a friend of mine who works for BMW, he calls that engine the 2JZ of German cars, or the German 2JZ.
2JZ, no shit.
Yep. They can put out so much power and take it.
I believe it.
Also, they have like a cam seal issues or something. So whatever seal, it will actually suck in the seal into the engine.
Oh, under the
and
crankshaft seal.
Yeah,
Yep.
crankshaft seal.
And it
will
destroys the timing belt.
destroys everything.
Oh,
so
yeah.
those are something you have to look out for in those cars.
Yeah, my friend has an E92 and same exact thing happened to his car.
And it's pretty common. And
Yeah.
It's near catastrophic.
Yep.
I need to discuss this Mustang for a minute. Yes, it's a GT, it's a V8, it's a manual transmission, 72,000 miles, has louvers, whatever. $11,000. Absurd.
Just a rip-off.
I don't even understand how that person's going to sell that for more than that.
Yeah.
It's every dollar. Somebody brought it here probably because they knew they'd get all their money for it.
All right, let's both say what we would pay on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
7,500 is too high.
I said 6,500.
All right, so we're on the same page.
12 seconds later.
Love these cars. I think you're going to love this car. Is it a manual or an auto?
Auto.
Is it X-Drive? It is X-Drive. X-Drive means all-wheel drive. Has great rubber on it. 123 miles is very respectable.
This is a great looking car.
It
looks
is.
beautiful.
You're going to want to keep this, you know.
I might.
Don't buy with your heart. I love the saddle brown interior.
Yeah, me too. That is nice. Let's see. Ready? Push that in. Push that down. It makes some noises.
I think there's a misfire. Is there a check engine light on? I can actually feel it in my hand.
Yeah, I feel it too.
I can feel the misfire.
I feel it coming. Oh, you can't sing in YouTube videos.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Not Drake songs.
You just can't have the back. Yeah, that was good. I follow her too.
Yeah, it's got the check engine light.
Mm-hmm. You got a misfire on it, my friend. But how much did you pay for this one?
I think I paid $3,000 for it.
Oh, score.
Is that cheap money?
Yeah, that's a score.
Yeah, I paid $3,000. $3,000 was my high bid on this, so $3,270 after fees.
I don't think a misfire is anything to be concerned about in this car, and I noticed no blue smoke when you started it up, so that's even better.
And it's really clean. What's that tick tick? That's like just exhaust shaking.
No, it's not.
Yeah, sure it is.
No, it's not. Let's not worry about this one just yet.
Of course, I'm worried about everything.
Woo! Fast trunk. Holy moly.
Got floor mats? Nice.
You
Love
a thing
floor
for
mats.
floor mats, huh?
Love floor mats. What's this? Comes with
The
software.
nav discs.
The software updates.
I don't think that was a thing. It sounds better now that it's warming up. Doesn't it feel like it's smoothed out?
It did. Yeah.
It's not making that tick anymore either. It's just cold.
Honestly, every car I've bought, I've had to fix something, it seems,
Yeah.
except that Pilot. So
They need to be driven anyway.
I'm just expecting every car I buy to need some sort of massive repair.
Perfect segue into a topic we forgot we were discussing. We were talking about how like people, hey, take me to the auction. I want to buy a car. They think they're going to buy a car and just leave and have it be perfect like you would buy from a car dealer.
Like it's
Car
a
dealers
fancy.
just go buy what's on the front line of their lot and it's done.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy it and I'm going to sell it right away. That's not how it works. This is the reality of it. There's something wrong with every car. We got to figure out what it is, fix it, hope we figure out what it is and fix it. Otherwise, if we sell it, it comes back to bite us and you get just a bad rap.
Yep.
So it is not easy. Expectations versus reality. You expect perfection, you get projects, and then we have to make them not projects, which is the real job, and then we sell them for profit.
I really like this car.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
told
nice
you.
car. It's super clean. No
Told you
wonder
that.
I bought it. I'd buy it again. Let's see if I say that tomorrow.
It sounds good. All right, I have a surprise for you, and it's my second vehicle. I want to go show you what it is. Fun fact about this car, okay? This is my buddy's car. You know my Chinese friend?
Oh, Chang.
No, Mike. This was his car. He bought it with this damage. That's how I know that it was his car. He traded it in. See the lines too? He bought it, drove it, traded in for a BMW 7 Series. The dealer bought this, and I think they're stuck with it. They've sold it a couple times, but I think it keeps coming. It's still here. It's been a few months. So I had the opportunity to buy this from him personally, and I said, no, thank you. All right, my second car of the day, you actually just said. What's the car that just stood out to you?
G37, you got that?
I got it. I just want to point out how careless people are. It's flipping raining and freezing, and the window's down. So it's one of two things. The window. Yes, it is.
Manual?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Window's down, so I'm hoping the window actually works. Yes, 6-speed manual, 3.7, not even a 3.5. Manual transmission, rear-wheel drive, coupe. I
S. What's the S?
don't know, sport.
I don't know. Is S
Probably two-door. I would say S because it's a coupe, maybe.
all-wheel drive?
X is all-wheel drive. X, so let's say G37X, and oh God, I didn't look at the passenger side when I bought this car. How did I do that? Oh, you're really seeing behind the scenes now.
This is real world.
I was over here, and I'm like, oh, G37X. I actually went like this. Oh, G37S. Awesome. Oh, it's manual transmission. No lights on. Nice. Like, oh, it's a credit union. All right, no big deal. I went like this.
Repo.
Like, the auction was running. Currently, people are already bidding on it. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'll bid on it. Like $2,000. I'm like, yep. I went to like $4,000 on this car, not knowing that. This is just, such a bummer. This is why you look at things before you buy them, folks. This one hurts.
Murdered out with those black wheels. I hate black wheels.
It has a dead battery too, so I'm not even gonna be able to roll the windows up.
That's why the window's down.
Stinks. Good news, she fired right up. Window doesn't work. Both of them? Just one of them. All right. Well, that stinks. I'm probably going to get this one right out of here and put it on the trailer then. Do you mind driving? You want to take the truck because it's not wet and I'll take this out?
I'll drive this.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
Lunch is over. Day's over. Pilot, BMW, Silverado 370Z. So 6 in one, half a dozen in the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Sure.
So you've made money. You're profitable. You've started off with 2-3 cars. You're already at your max amount of cars.
I think I bought my 10th or 11th car today.
Total, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. In less than 2 months. So far, so good. On to the next video of successes and failures.
First, check out this Tahoe.
That was your purchase a few weeks
Whoa.
ago. Favorite car so far, right? You
Right?
almost want to keep
This
it.
is one of my best ones yet. I'm loving this Tahoe.
Remember when I said he buys my things now?
Yeah.
All right.
I like to breathe air too. Do you have that monopolized?
I gotta go. I have an appointment.
All right.
See you later.
Okay,
Thanks for lunch and hanging out. See you later. Like, subscribe, share, comment, tell us what you like, what you don't like. We'll see ya.